Alright, today I'm going to show you how to repot a plant. Right here I have a succulent plant which is outgrowing its small container right here. This is the plant which I'm going to be transferring into this clay pot right here that I just bought with a little tray right here, drip tray. And what I have here is some plant food spikes which I'll be adding, as well as some household plant insect control which I'll be sprinkling on a little bit. And one thing that you'll need, of course, is some moisture control potting soil. You could just use regular soil if you like, and a little bit of water. Alright, so what I'm going to do is first is I'm going to take the potting soil and I'm just going to put like a little bit of soil within inside of the pot. Maybe like a fourth of the way up or so, maybe a little bit higher, depends on you. I have to realize a little bit of settling will be happening, so you maybe pour a little bit more in there. And then what you do is like make a little hole with your finger like this, and then take the plant and you're going to transfer it. So be careful not to get soil everywhere. So I'm just going to take it right here, place it in there the way that you like it. Alright. And then I'm going to take a little bit of water. And this right here will pack down a little bit of the soil a little bit. And then I'm going to stand this straight up like this. And then I'm going to add a little bit more soil to the pot. Now the trick with this, it may seem a little bit low, but as I add soil, I can always pull the plant upwards to make sure none of the foliage is underneath the soil. So I placed the soil in here. I'm just going to shift it around with my fingers, make sure it's nice and even. And then as you can see some of the foliage, let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it. The foliage is covered a little bit, but that's okay because I can pull the plant up a little bit, put a little bit of soil in there. And so I'm going to take the plant, the succulent, and actually pull it higher and scooch some of the soil underneath it, okay? So just like that. And then what I'm going to do now is take a little bit of water and just pour it on it, on the foliage, and all the soil falls off of the foliage and into the pot. Now, over the course of about a couple of weeks, you will get some settling with the soil. You just add a little bit more soil to it and it should be fine. And so next I'm going to add the plant spike food right here. I'm going to take this is Miracle-Gro right here. I'm going to just open it up right here and then place a few spikes within the pot. Just like that. Then I'll sprinkle a little bit of this household plant food, plant insecticide, on top. And place a little bit more soil on top of this. And then once I have that, just sprinkle it around a little bit more. Not touching any of the insecticide. And then I'll pour a little bit of water. Be 1 second to get some more. On top of the foliage like this, a little bit. And then adjust the plant accordingly. And that's how you pot a plant. Let me know if you have any questions.